Over the next 2 years, there would be plenty of laughs, but Pete says his friendship with John was more than just joking around.
My closest relationship was with John. I was fortunate to see a very tender and a loving side of John, which the public didn't see. They saw a more, I don't know, caustic, very, fast-witted, sometimes abrasive person. But to me, that was always a stage facade.
Pete's chance for rock stardom ended exactly 2 years after it started. A few days before the group was scheduled to make its first televised appearance at the Cavern Club in Liverpool, the Beatles manager, Brian Epstein, called Pete into his office.
He said, "Pete, I have bad news for you." He said, "The boys want you out, and it's already been arranged that Ringo will join the band on Saturday."
Were there any hard feelings?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you turn around and said that never happened, I mean, you'd be lying through the back of your face, wouldn't you? I mean, it was inevitable. There were moments, I mean, the times when you looked at it and said, could have been part of it.
To this day, Pete doesn't know exactly why he was fired as the Beatles' drummer. He's never had the chance to talk to John, Paul, George, or Ringo again, even though they'd been close friends since age 14. All Pete has left are these photographs that we acquired.
Once the phenomena happened, I mean, they were in a different league altogether, I mean, they were all around the world. I mean, they were unapproachable, you couldn't get to them.
With 2 young daughters to support, Pete quit show business and joined the civil service as a clerk at the unemployment office. He put in 20 years, but when he retired in 1988, he picked up his drumsticks again.
The last 5 years, I've been actually with my own band. It's the Pete Best Band. We've got a CD out, which is called Back to the Beat.
And that would be the end of the story, except for the fact that 10 songs from the new Beatles Anthology CD feature Pete on drums. So not only is Pete Best a Beatle once again, the royalties from those songs will at last bring him some of the Beatles' riches, estimated at between $10 and $100 million.
I've got to take it in my stride. If all of it comes to fruition and all these speculation, millionaire, multi-millionaire, billionaire, if it does, I'll be happy, okay. Regardless of that, it's still giving me a lot of enjoyment, and that's what's counting at the present moment.
Great story. The Beatles Anthology went on sale earlier this week.